Hey guys, what's up? Aheckman2 here with another MX vs ATV Reflex custom track review, and it may not look like it, but we are actually reviewing a track. We're reviewing the Lake Valley compound made by Monster 704, and the reason we're looking at a map here is because he provided it with a key, and he went over all these different things. And the motocross track and the supercross track I've already reviewed. I'm going to go ahead and put a link on the screen now and in the description if you want to go ahead and take a look at those. But today I'm going to be going over everything about this track that I know. And I know basically everything since I actually just talked to Monster 704 about it, and he gave me an actual tour of the place. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at some things. First thing we're going to go look at is the FMX area. And then we're going to go ahead and look at the arena cross as well. And then we're going to come back to this map and go find some of these points of interest spotted around here. And some of them I'm going to have to cut through because it's going to take a while to get to some of these high places. So yeah, anyway, let's go ahead and hop in game here. And we'll go ahead and take a look. So we spawn in right here around the pit area. You can see we got a sign. This place is just full with custom objects and everything. So we've actually got the pits right over here. You can see different trucks and stuff, and we've got this object over here. I'm not even sure what this is, but it's pretty funny. So we got the pit area through here. And so let's go ahead and head over to the arena cross and freestyle motocross area. Take this road around. We got arrows pointing us in the right direction. And we'll go ahead and take a look at the freestyle portion first. Oh, what's this sign say? Welcome to the Devil's Playground. Alright. So we got a bunch of jumps and options here. I've never been really into the freestyle motocross part of the game, so I haven't really played around in here too much. I just figured out some of the jumps and whatnot. You got a bunch of, one of my favorite things to do is, you got this double, and then you jump up here, go up underneath the skull. You can see, go up underneath that, and you hit this big jump, and then you can actually jump all the way up down into that. Oh, dang it. Well, yeah, you can jump up into here. You got another thing that goes around through here. These berms. Got a big old ramp. You can hit this big old jump right here. And while we're here, I'll actually go ahead and take a look at one of the points of interest, which is the gold graveyard. You can see we got graveyard through here, and some of these actually have inscriptions on them. And let's go ahead and... oh, I killed myself. But let's go ahead and look at a couple of these inscriptions. That one says, the drunk driver who ran into the direction sign. And let's go ahead and look around here. This one, in loving memory of Susan. She did not forward that text message to the other people. So there's a lot of cool stuff inside of here. Oh, and this is the part that stinks, is getting out of here. It's rather tricky. There we go, up and out. And so another one of the spots of interest is you jump up here, hit this big old bad boy, and you jump all the way up on top of the rock here. This is a pretty nice view. I can't remember what it's called. It is called the Devil's Horn. So we're up at the top of the Devil's Horn here. Pretty cool. You can jump down onto this ramp. Really nice and smooth, and hit this crazy thing, whatever it is. Oh, I've never hit this before. What is it? Specifically for like a double, triple backflip or something? Looks pretty cool. So now we're going to go ahead and go take a look at the arena cross track, which is actually a really well done arena cross track. It's a lot of fun. Oh, that's stupid. Should not have crashed there. And I think my vehicle tuning is still messed up. Yep. We're going to go ahead and switch this up. There we go. Back to where it's supposed to be. And this review is good. It's not even a review. It's an overview because the track is so good. it doesn't need a review, it needs an overview. So it's going to be really long. But anyway, here's the arena cross start, custom starting gate. Jump down in, launch into the stadium, and you're on the track. I'm not sure, I bet you that's not the way you're supposed to take the start, but that's the way I'm doing it. So we got a finish line, and you jump out into this berm. It's awesome to jump into the berm here. You hit this big hip thing, jump over the starting line. You got a split line. Different options through here. The jumps are pretty small and low to the ground, but it's still pretty darn fun. It's hard to get a good rhythm going through here, and like stuff like that. Triple's really hard. So I think this arena cross is really well done, and you spend a lot of time on each portion of the track. And we're back into the whoop sections here. So that's some of the stuff that you are going to see. Oh, I hit my head. That's some of the stuff that is obvious to go find and stuff. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys something that's a little less obvious, a little bit harder to find, and it's actually pretty obvious once you realize it, but it took me a little while to find it. See this bridge right here? You can get glitchy if you don't get in the middle of it. You can see, come down into here. It looks like a little Pokeball. I'm not exactly sure what that is. You got a little shack and stuff like that, and that is the Valley Island, and it's surrounded by Hoof Lake. So that's pretty darn cool. Now I just need to find my way off from this thing. There you are, bridge. Oh! Yep, I'm gonna die. Alright, yeah, this bridge is tricky. There we go, I got on it right. Alright, so let's go ahead and take the road back to the pits now. I'm going to show you guys another thing that's pretty obvious, and that's the Legends loop. So let me go ahead and get through here. Oh, I guess I can't pass through there. But yeah, you can see this bridge right here. You can't actually pass through it. There's a wall blocking you from even going like to the sides. So you can't even go through there, and you got this truck crashed off to the side, so you gotta come up over, and here's the road over here. So I'm gonna go ahead and take you guys around the Legends loop now, which is actually a pretty hard loop. So you're supposed to hit that jump right there, and you land up right about here, and we go ahead and ride this around. You basically stay between the yellow tires. So, and then here we got a split option. You can hit this and jump all the way up over here, and you got this weird hip jump over to the left here. Jump down into the valley. This is really awesome. Jump up into a helicopter, through a helicopter, onto this, and you have so much speed, and you carry it right into that, and you hit this big jump. I'm gonna die. Okay. Jump down through here, jump up over this building, and then that's one way around the loop. And then we can go ahead and hit this again, and I'll show you guys the other option, which I'm actually not completely familiar with, as I was hitting it wrong before. So let me go ahead and try to hit it correct this time. Drive through all this stuff, and you hit this, and you jump up all the way over this wall. It's awesome. And you come up around here. Got the double. And you got this big old launch. You gotta launch down in between these two jumps. Get off the gas, and now you're back on with the track. So that's the Legends loop. It actually can be really difficult to hit it consistently, because once you lose your momentum, you are in big trouble. So yeah, there's that. Let me go ahead and show you guys some of the other small things inside the compound. Yeah, there's nothing in here, that's right. I just remember him driving through there. There's stuff over here somewhere. I swear. There we go. Come up over here, you got this little house, which you can actually go, oh, I died. And you can get glitched out into here, but you actually go in the house, if I can get in there. Stupid house. You can see we got yes or no, and some stuff, goodbye, and it looks like a witch's house. It's pretty darn cool with the chairs and everything. And that's pretty cool. Now the key is getting out of this thing. Alright, there we go. Alright, so there's another little thing, and there's just so much stuff involved in this track. And there'll actually be some stats given on this track near the end of the video if you stick around for the whole thing. See, we got a beware of the shark. You can see a little shark fin out there. I think that's actually one of the points of interest. Yes, it is. We're in the Greystone Lake over here. So let's go ahead and go to another point of interest, which is up over in this direction. I hope I can find it all right. Over this fence. Okay. So we'll go ahead and continue up over here. Yep, there it is. Oh, we got a graveyard. We got a little grave dug there. So we got just a little mini lake here. But if you look through over here, where are you? Must have passed it. Yeah, I had to have. Yep, there you go. You got a K down here by the water. And that K actually belongs up in the Lake Valley sign. If you look up at the top there, you can see LAE. There's supposed to be a K in between them. Lake Valley up at the top there. And it's kind of like a Hollywood sign. It's really cool up there. So, yeah, that's another thing. So, now I'm actually going to make my way up over to the opposite side of the compound here. In the most elegant way possible. Let me actually, I got a little buggy. That's kind of cool. I'm always finding new things in this compound. It's just never ending. There we go. Alright, so we want to get up over by the Supercross area and see. There's a lot of cool stuff over here. So we're gonna go ahead and actually want to get through this fence. Oh, I found a way through. Haha. I don't think there's anything in this building. There actually is something over here. Oh, don't reset me. Bang, got Enderman and 3 grass blocks. Which is pretty darn funny. He hid that in there. Let's go ahead and head over here. There's more stuff. There we are. Random facts about Lake Valley. The work on Lake, I'm going to go ahead and read this if you can't read it. Work on Lake Valley began in November 2014. First track was the Nationals track named Freeze Dried back then. Lake Valley has exactly 2,771 trees/bushes. Lake Valley features over 1,000 objects. 60 objects of those were custom made by Mr. Monster 704 specifically for Lake Valley. At one point, the track compiler could not handle the amount of objects anymore. All files from every version of the track are about 4 gigabytes of data. So that's pretty insane. All that information that he gave, that's pretty darn amazing. So great job. I can't believe he went through the trouble of finding all those facts and everything. And this is definitely still the best compound that I've seen to this day. So let me go ahead and find my way to... Nope, there's a tree. To another little hidden area. I just need to remember where it is. There she is. Alright, find your way back through here. And we got our little, the real MVPs. Got Volframe, Dark Slides, and Stripe. Shout out to everyone who gave him some feedback about his last 2 releases. We got some cool billboards of Dark Slide, Stripe, and Volframe. So, that's pretty darn cool. He added all this in, even though it's hidden, so it's kind of hard to find, but it's still pretty darn cool. So let me go ahead and try to find my way back out. Nope, that's not the way. Yeah, this is a bit of a tricky situation. There she is. Here we are. So now we're back out. So let me go ahead and take a look at what else we have not covered. Let's see. I think we've covered most of it. There's just 2 really big things left that we have not covered, and those are the tops of Eagle's Rest and the Monument Dome. So that's going to take me quite a while to get to because it's such a hard hill to climb. It's 2, basically, you gotta climb 2 mountains basically. So, oh, won't be finding my way through this fence. There's actually holes in the fence throughout the track. It's just hard to find them. I remember we went through one over here earlier. There it is. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and pass through here. Oh, die on these rocks. This isn't even a track review, this is a compound overview. So let's go ahead, we gotta go up over here. Oh, too far, too far. Oh, yep. Alright, so the first mountain that we've got to climb, I think, is over here. Whoops. I bet you I'm gonna get this wrong, but there's only one way I can really find out about how to climb this thing. So you basically got to take this one up in stages. And even then, it can be difficult. And sometimes I like doing it in first person, makes it a little bit easier to climb up a hill. So we're gonna have to come back down. Oh, we're gonna die. So yeah, this rock is definitely difficult to climb. Take this up here. We're on top now of this mountain. And we can go ahead and take a look at, let's see what this says. It says there's a super secret SX area below. Please set a respawn flag here or drop down carefully. And then it says Z-Tream by Volframe. So guess what? We've got Z-Tream by Volframe included on this track. To exit the area, carefully glitch through the rock hills, use a truck, ATV, or buggy to get through easily. So here we got to drop down. So let's go ahead and I'm actually going to switch to a sport truck right now. I'm going to go ahead. We got to drop down here, and it's actually rather quite difficult to do it. And you've got to kind of glitch your way through and find your way down. And you get up through here. Alright, so now we're on the track. And we're going to go ahead and set a respawn point just in case we don't get respawned where we want to. And switch back to our bike. And now we're on the track. So, where are we exactly? Okay, now I know where we are. So this is Z-Tream made by Volframe. You can see here we got the triple. So this is basically his track, just a little bit downscaled and a little bit more agriculturally. And that's not even a word, but basically he took Volframe's track with his permission, of course, and put it on here, this super secret SX area, which is pretty darn cool. So you jump up into this corner, and basically if you want to see the finalized version of Z-Tream, there'll be a link in the description for the review, and on the screen now for the review that I have of that track. So this area actually had to be showed to me by Monster704. There's no way I was going to find this, and I wasn't going to be climbing those mountains by myself without help of figuring out how to. So I figured I'd save you guys just a little bit of hassle and help you guys out with that. So we've got another hip jump here. This is where it differs from the actual track, and so yeah, it's just a little bit different, but yeah, it's definitely amazing. So now we've got to glitch our way through the rocks. Oh, that was easy. I found a glitch spot. And so now you can see you can't go back in. So you've got to get to the top of that mountain. It's pretty darn amazing. So I'm pretty sure that's all that there is of that part. Now there's one more mountain to get up. And it's the trickiest mountain that I've ever attempted to get up in this game. Like 10 times more difficult than the mountain that we just climbed. And in order to do that, I need to find my way to a certain spot in the area. Go ahead and find my way down through here. And And I believe you need to get up here. Oh. Oh, missed it. Basically need to get up on top of this little plateau. Oh, maybe I didn't do this right. Oh, we did. I must be in the wrong spot here. No, I was pretty sure this is it. Maybe this is it. Yep, this is definitely it. Okay, I remember now. Alright, so you see that little plateau up at the top there, right where my arrow is pointing at? Yeah, that's where we need to get. So this part right here is actually kind of easy. It's the next part that is the biggest pain in the butt that I've ever seen. So, we get up here, make sure to set a respawn point because you don't want to have to go all the way back down there. You basically need to work your way up here and get up through that way. I'm going to go ahead and go into gameplay here. Oh, I made it! Oh. Basically, that's where you need to get to, though. And then you've got another tricky hill climb that you need to get onto. Oh, I'm so close. Actually, I think I might be able to make it from here. Nope. Alright. This is definitely the most trickiest part of the hill climb. And if it goes on for too much longer, I'm gonna have to skip ahead to where I actually get up on top, but I'm getting so close. It's so irritating. Oh, yep, that one ain't gonna work. And this is the hardest part of the entire compound. Nope, I went too far. Alright, this is my last try that I'm gonna do, and then I'm gonna have to cut ahead if I don't make it. And of course I make it. Perfect. Alright, so this is another difficult part. You gotta climb your way. Okay, yep. This part, I remember this part. This part's my least favorite part. And this is where I had to turn my acceleration up. Alright. So, this part sucks majorly. Need to get right up to that platform where I was almost at. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I made it that try. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. So, up here at the very top of the entire compound, we got a little bio here of Mr. Monster 704. Okay, let me back up here. Back up. So I can read this. And I'm going to need to turn off HUD. And there we go. Now, I don't know if that's a real picture of him or not. I doubt it, but maybe. I'm going to go ahead and read this if you guys can't. It says, thanks to you guys and girls of Reflex. Be me, B22, like to create custom tracks for Reflex in my free time. Spend a crap ton of time on my new project, Lake Valley MX. Turns out better than expected. And if you don't know what this is basically his timeline of how he created the track and came with the ideas. Turns out a lot better than expected. Pros like Dio and Yellow S2K uploading track reviews, and then oh yeah.jpg. Majority seem to like the track. Immediately start working on I think that says new track. On next track is what it says. And already got lots of ideas. Released the track earlier than expected. Get good reviews on Reflex Central. Again, many videos on YouTube. Never been so hyped before. Decide to turn Lake Valley into a huge project. Spend a crap ton of time to build 2 more tracks. Start to neglect my friends. My parents hardly know me anymore as I sit in front of the PC the whole day. Stop to eat regularly. Collapsed 3 times in 1 week because of nearly starving. Friend, aka Dark Slides, shows me how to make custom objects. Oh god.jpg. Can't sleep anymore. Always think about what I can do next. After weeks and countless hours of work and a few near-death experiences, I finally finished Lake Valley. Never been so relieved before. Upload track. Check 24/7 for new comments and videos. People riding up rocks because it's awesome. MFW, I nearly died to build a compound with 4 different track types. MFW, people enjoy it more to ride on rock objects. Pick related. it's me. So apparently that is him, even though it doesn't really look like him. I don't know. I've never seen him, so I wouldn't know. But that's like a driver's license. It's pretty. That is amazing right there. And that just caps off this amazing compound. And how can you not like a view like this? I mean, this is the best view of the track right here. In fact, I think I will take a screenshot right now of just amazingness. Even though I've got that little black thing on my dumb screen. I don't care. There you go, screenshot. So I hope you guys enjoyed the review. Make sure to go down and check out that description. You need to. And get this track. Give him all the love that he deserves. He could seriously charge money for this track, for this compound. It's so amazing. And so yeah, guys, that's all I have for you today. Hope you enjoyed it. Best track in compounding in Reflex, period. Been working on it for about a year. So give him all the credit he deserves, and I will talk to you guys later.